So last night I woke up at around 2 in the morning. There were sirens, and to be honest, it actually sounded like really heavy rain outside. I had a look outside, and this whole tower block was ablaze from. I never seen anything like it. It's one of those things that you see in those like end of the world movies, or London's under attack kind of thing. And there it was, just there, and I don't know who was awake at that time around my area, but it was weird because I couldn't find enough information about it. I looked on BBC, and it said something like that it was happening, but I didn't know why, and I didn't know if people were evacuated okay and whatnot. So, I'm not religious. I actually prayed. I prayed for the people who lived there. I prayed hoping that they were evacuated. I prayed for the firemen who were doing their jobs. And, really and truly, compared to the size of the block, the water that they were pumping up probably only went to like a third, halfway up. And, this thing was like an inferno, like really, really something else. Didn't sleep. I mean, I think under such conditions, how can you? It's almost like you can't watch because this is terrible. Like watching it so awful, seeing it happen, seeing it in action, but at the same time, how can you ignore it? How can you turn around and go back to sleep once you know what's going on? So I guess I felt quite helpless. But a bit later, I looked at the news, and it turned out there was a bit more information about it then, and full support was everywhere. Actually, at that 2 o'clock in the morning, I went and looked outside on the street, and there were like cars coming in, people on bikes. It was a really, really strange, kind of eerie atmosphere. Once it was around 7 o'clock in the morning, the sun was shining, and it was such a beautiful day, and for this to be going on, I don't know, it just seemed really ironic. And I was getting calls from friends and stuff, which is really nice, and I really appreciate them checking up that we're safe and whatnot. And as soon as it's weird, like you kind of kick into adrenaline mode. So like me and my mum were like, okay, we need to go and help. We definitely need to go and donate stuff. So then we started rooting around our house trying to find clothes, because I guess these guys have lost everything. They've lost their whole lives, all their precious memories. So, grabbing like shoes and toiletries, and, these people literally only have whatever they were wearing when they left. So, grabbing anything we could really think of that they might need. So we went down once, and there were loads of volunteers. We were really impressed by the turnout and the support. And, it wasn't just us. There was everybody. It was totally like, the United Colours of Benetton, everyone coming together. I mean, to be fair, like the area is like super mixed, kind of heritage anyway. We're quite famous for that. But I don't know, there was something really beautiful in all these people coming together. Like my neighbours don't talk. I barely talk to my neighbours as well. Like I'm definitely guilty of that. And I think, for those coming to London who aren't from London, it can be quite shocking because I guess it's quite cold, that whole kind of city mentality. But, people were talking, and people were bringing down, like, they were taking like the Sainsbury's cart from Sainsbury's and bringing it down with like food and bits. And yeah, so I don't even think you can donate to the places that we donated to. They're all full, and people are, advertising it on Facebook, not advertising, but promoting for people to come by and donate more things. And I think it's been really beautiful and overwhelming. Like, when you mark yourself as safe on Facebook, loads of people are offering their homes from all over the UK for those who don't have a home anymore. Even now, I was walking home from work. I don't know, there's almost too much adrenaline pumping in my body. My mind's so scattered right now. So I got asked to work. I was like, great, I'll work just so I can focus on something else for a little bit. But coming back, there's loads of, newspaper, like vans, everyone's taking reports and whatnot, which is, I guess, as expected, as it's an ongoing thing. I mean, you can still hear the helicopters. That's the background noise you're probably getting right now, going on. But coming into my house and then looking at everyone outside, like there's a constant stream of people. So, you have some people like walking with some bags, then you have some people with some suitcases, and then you have some people who have bicycles with stuff balanced on the sides, and then, you've got someone who's driving along, one tiny person in the front of the car with the rest of the car packed full of stuff. And I think it's really beautiful. Like, I think out of all of this, and it is definitely such a tragedy. I mean, how can it even be that a building like that caught fire in such a way that it was so quick and so furious and, you know, ferocious? Like, that building got eaten up so quickly by that fire, and you could see all the bits of, like, you know, kind of wadding or whatnot, all those building materials kind of flying off all sorts of directions. And there's like ash all over the street and all these other bits. So some people are starting to wear masks and stuff now, and you know, people died. It's very sad. And, you know, my thoughts are definitely with those who have lost friends or family in this. And why does it have to take for something so tragic to happen in order for us as Londoners or us as a community to actually get together, to show each other compassion, to be caring? And yeah, why? I guess, like, you know, day to day we take things for granted and we get so focused on ourselves and in our own lives, and, you know, we're very like in the zone and stuff like that. But I guess in a way, what I have seen today does show me that it is there. In a lot of people, it is there. But I guess it does take something like an event like this. Like, we've had so much going on at the moment. You know, there was like Manchester, and then there's London Bridge, and then this. But you can definitely feel a sense of London coming together. And I guess in a sense with the voting and stuff like that, you've got a sense of kind of community and strength there, because we do have strength as a city. And also what I've been overwhelmed by is the emergency services. They were here as soon as, you know, the first person rang at around, I don't know, like 1 o'clock or something. And, you know, they're all here and they're doing their best, and they're doing an awesome job. All those firemen who are going in and risking their lives, and it's not just the firemen, you have the police workers, you have you know, these incident care units and stuff who are popping up everywhere doing amazing emergency stuff. You know, not Holmes Place, it's not Holmes Place anymore, but Virgin Active and all these other local centres and businesses, they're all offering their places as refuge, or, you know, to have a shower and things like that. So it is incredible how much this event has touched everyone and has moved everyone. Anyway, I know it was a little bit heavier than usual as far as my vlogs are concerned, but thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.